Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin from NASCAR HQ here, and today it's our final. Going to be our final video of our 2018 NASCAR Power Ranking Series. We're going over the top five, and this is an incredibly star-studded top five for NASCAR, and I think that's only fair. Obviously for our top five. So let's talk about them here. Fifth is Chase Elliott, and I think that's incredibly deserving. Let's talk about father like son, shall we? Like father like son, because Chase Elliott has now 6 or 7 runner-up finishes, I think, and before his first win. But I say definitely in 2018 he's going to get wins. And I say wins plural because as soon as he gets victory lane, he's going to be going many times, I think. And I don't think anyone can take that away from him. So I think he has everything it takes to be a championship contender. Made it to the round of 8 this year. And I think, especially for such a young age, that's incredible, for me. And, in a few videos back, I talked about William Byron. Chase Elliott is kind of the, talking about Xfinity Series champions that come up and do well in the Cup Series. Chase Elliott is kind of one of those that does. He really adapted to the Cup Series and did extremely well with them, so I think he deserves a 5th place. 4th place, Kevin Harvick. And Kevin Harvick definitely deserves that. What can I say about Kevin Harvick? He's a 2014 champion, and if I can say anything about Kevin Harvick, he knows how to work this playoff system. Ever since it was implemented back in 2014 when he won the title, he knows how to race. He knows how to race with this format, and he's made it to the Final Four 3 times now. I believe, yes, 3 times, and that's extremely good. 3 out of 4 times. So I think he has. There's only one other person to do that, and he's later in our list. So, I think he's got a great chance at getting another title with Stewart-Haas. I don't think he's done racing yet, so he'll definitely be one to continue racing for a while. Number 3 is Kyle Busch, and now that we're getting in the top 3, we're going to get into the top 3. We're getting in the 3 that have dominated the series in 2017. Kyle Busch, he had a slow start to 2017, but obviously 2017 went well for him towards the end. He made it to the Final Four and was within seconds of getting a champion, within a second and a half, I think, of getting a championship. So I think that Kyle Busch deserved a top 3 spot, and I tell you guys that is very painful for me to say because I'm not a Kyle Busch fan at all, but I think he deserved a top 3 spot, maybe even second in the power rankings, but I think 3rd is good for him. 2nd place is Kyle Larson, and he definitely deserved that because Kyle Larson had some bad luck at Kansas in the points, which knocked him out in the round of 12, and no one expected that. No one expected that at all. We expected when the playoffs started, and this was when there were still 16 people left in the playoffs. Everyone said there are 3 people that are going to Homestead: Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, and Kyle Larson. And everyone believed that because they had just dominated the races. And Kyle Larson having that unfortunate experience. Kyle Larson, if he had made it to Homestead, let me tell you something, he would have won that championship because his performance at Homestead was really good. He had a faster car than both Truex and Kyle Busch, but he respected them enough to allow them to battle it out for a championship. And ladies and gentlemen, that is racing right there. Having the respect for your fellow competitors to race for a championship, hoping that one day they will do the same for you, that's incredible. And I have a lot of respect for Kyle Larson for that. And we get to our final one. The 2017 champion. Going into 2018, he has the top seed, Martin Truex Jr. And I'm going to have a bit of bias on this one because I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of Martin Truex Jr. I have been ever since he joined the Furniture Row team. And I don't know why. I just started following Truex from 2014 all the way to now. So I think he was the most deserving champion in 2017. I think he was the driver that deserved that. And to be honest, I think if anyone were to say otherwise is kind of foolhardy, because what other driver earned that championship more than he did? 8 wins. 7 of those at mile and a half, and obviously the one at a road course. I gotta say, this is a team, not just Truex, but this is a team that has been through every up and every down that you can think of in life. And it showed just through this season. And I found it so funny because it was like, I don't find it funny that bad things happen to people. But it was odd to me that every time that something bad would happen to Truex or a member of the Furniture Row team, they won. Like, how does that even happen? Like, Cole Pearn's best friend died the weekend of Watkins Glen. They won. Sherry Pollock's, Truex's girlfriend, was going through her first round of chemo in a while. And that was the weekend of Kansas, I believe, the first Kansas race. They won. And Cole Pearn's lifelong dog died one of the weekends. They won. And Barney Visser, the weekend of Homestead, actually, it was actually a week before, but still suffering a heart attack the weekend of Homestead. Not only did they win, but they won a championship. So, to be completely honest, I think they just had a championship winning team and they know how to fight through the hard times. And, we're talking about a guy who didn't even think he was going to have a ride for 2014. Wasn't even sure if he was going to have a ride. And 2014 was not the best year for him. And then 3 years later, he's a champion. So, I think he deserved that. And I think the only difference between this year and last year, like 2017 and 2018, is that now they know they can win a championship because they have. And I think we're still going to see the same dominance that we have seen. And I'm going to call it. I say we're going to see back-to-back. I say two for Martin Truex Jr. And that's a fan. That's the fan in me. So I may be quite wrong on that, but I wouldn't count him out for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching this series. I'm going to have a video posted soon about kind of the videos we're going to be doing because we're getting close, really close to getting back in the racing season. So we're going to have a lot more videos when the season starts. Probably going to post some more videos before, but definitely going to be doing some, race reviews, talking about news and everything like that. So be sure to tune in to my channel for that video coming up where I tell you what we're going to be doing and stuff. So yeah, definitely be sure to keep tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys want me to talk about, because the NASCAR world is full of stuff, to talk about. So this is the place to be for NASCAR fans. So be sure to keep tuning in to NASCAR HQ, and we're going to be signing out for the day, and race on.